Prime, the most hyped sports drink ever. It seemed unstoppable. A $1.2 billion empire built by Logan Paul and KSI, and now it's collapsing in front of everyone. Profits down over 90%, suppliers suing, the promises piling up. But here's the twist. It didn't collapse because of taste, or price, or lawsuits. It collapsed because of a billion-dollar mistake hiding in plain sight. What was that mistake? And how did two YouTubers convince millions of people to fight over colored water in plastic bottles? This isn't just a beverage story. It's proof that hype can build a billion-dollar business. But without fundamentals, it always collapses. The lesson that Prime ignored, the difference between a fleeting fad and a lasting brand. To understand how Prime pulled off one of the most spectacular rise and falls in beverage history, we need to go back to where it all began. The year is 2022. The influencer economy is in full swing. TikTok dominates youth culture. Logan Paul and KSI, two entertainers built on manufactured drama, are about to launch what appears to be the perfect product. They had 50 million followers, a rivalry that broke the internet, but zero experience in beverages. Gatorade, built by scientists, Body Armor, backed by nutritionists. Prime? Well, it was built by entertainers betting they could out-hype the experts. And here's what most people missed. They were entering the most competitive market in the beverage industry, sports drinks, against giants who spent decades building unshakable positions. 3 brilliant but fatal decisions. Their mindset was simple. We can beat Gatorade with influence. Kids will buy anything with our faces on it. And if we aim high enough, we'll launch the first influencer-backed sports drink and make billions. Instead of following conventional beverage industry wisdom, they made 3 decisions that seemed brilliant, but held the seeds of destruction. 1. Partnered with Congo Brands. They partnered with Congo Brands, the company behind 3D energy drinks, while presenting Prime as if it was their own creation. 2. Launched with artificial scarcity, manufactured urgency instead of building sustainable demand. 3rd, positioned themselves against established giants without creating their own category. Prime wasn't born in a lab or locker room. It was repackaged from an existing energy drink and then set against Gatorade's 50-year head start. If Prime was truly revolutionary, why hide who really made it? Marketing lesson number 1, emotion over substance. When you can't win on substance, manufacture perception. Prime knew it couldn't compete on product innovation or quality, so rather than a better liquid, they offered a better identity. The customer wasn't buying hydration, they were buying membership in the world of Logan and KSI. Look at the packaging. Loud, YouTube-ready colors. Their faces front and center. Bottles that looked more like gaming skins than sports drinks. Every detail screamed, this wasn't made for athletes. It was built for kids on the internet. Marketing lesson number 2. Manufactured scarcity and urgency. Prime needed to be the must-have item for Gen Z. So instead of traditional advertising, they created a strategy focused entirely on manufactured urgency. Not real scarcity, but perception of it. Drops that sold out in minutes. Restocks timed with Logan and KSI's content. Exclusive flavors. School zones where Prime felt forbidden. Resellers selling bottles for $20 to $50 each. If everyone wants it and you can't have it, you want it even more. Prime became the official sports drink of Arsenal FC and UFC. Arsenal branded bottles sold out instantly. Queue lines outside UK supermarkets. Prime had broken out of the influencer bubble and become a full-blown cultural phenomenon. But artificial scarcity has an expiration date. When supply catches up, the illusion dies. Marketing lesson number 3, competing in the wrong category. When products are commodities, sell identity transformation. But if you can't own a category, you become vulnerable. Red Bull didn't fight Coke or Pepsi. It invented the energy drink category, but Prime tried to enter sports drinks, a category already dominated by Gatorade, performance, Powerade, hydration, Body Armor, health. Every angle was already taken. Prime had no category of its own, just celebrity hype, and hype is fleeting. By 2024, the facade was cracking fast. UK sales dropped 70%. Profits collapsed 91.6% year on year. Suppliers sued for $67.7 million in claims. When you own a category, you don't need to respond to pretenders. Time eliminates them for you. 5 key lessons for brands. Here are the 5 biggest lessons any brand must learn from Prime's rapid rise and fall. Emotion beats features. Community beats advertising. Mythology beats specifications. Identity beats utility. Evolution must honor the brand's core story. Brands built on hype alone will crash when the moment fades. A wave is temporary. A foundation lasts. Prime didn't fail because it lacked hype. It failed because it mistook hype for strategy. In business, no matter how loud the moment, it's the principles that determine who survives. If you found value in this breakdown of Prime's billion-dollar rise and fall, subscribe to The Psychology of Brands for more deep dives into the brands that shaped our world and the ones that forgot what matters. Tell me in the comments, which brand should we decode next? And don't forget, brands don't just sell products, they sell identity. And when identity shifts, everything changes.